Okay, what I wanted to say, this is a player mat enhancement. So you get in Peloponnes the playmats, and you can put under it to extend it with buildings, civilization, and land. The civilization that you play is different. Every time you have 5 players in the base game and 6 players in with the expansion. So I printed out 6 times this because I have the expansion, and it is much better that way. They are all identical. So I'll cut out 2 sides, and you're done. So it's one of the easiest builds. Splendor Solo Automata hard version. I already have the Splendor Automa easy version, and this is a balanced version. What you do is you shuffle the cards and you take out a card. The card says then for phase 1, 2, and 3 what it does. Yeah, it's somebody built this in Paint or something. He tried to replicate the diamonds. Some other artwork from Splendor. It doesn't really matter. It is nice to have and to add. I hope it fits in the box. Jagged Alliance. Jagged Alliance is great, but there were some Polish expansions that were later translated, and I also have the Polish miniatures and also painted them. And this is only the fronts, and it has all kinds of traditional weapons. I'm not an American, so I'm not an expert in all these weapons, but it's nice to have, I think. I think these are all separate cards. Not really sure how to use it. There is also a bounty. So you can, I think, opt out to play this bounty instead of one of the provided ones. Ah, here it is. Oops, this is not nice. I think I'll have to ask for replacement for this. But it is the art and lore of Tidal Blades, but Heroes of the Re, and it ends here. And I'm pretty sure that it shouldn't be like that. Okay, rescue the child. Run for your life. Lita Chandler. Wolfman. No idea. This is some Arkham Horror extra thing. Phantom the card game again. It's a small tuckbox. You don't really need it, but I also spotted some errors here that I later had it fixed. So if you decide to buy the Phantom the card game, you can contact me if something is wrong. Airborn in your pockets. We also have that. This is script style. Oh, this is a part of roll camera. Babel. Babel is a great 2-person game that is very underrated, but it lacks tuck boxes, and this is for the temple cards. and this is for the tribe cards. So you can take it out easy. These are B files for roll camera. This is Aftermath. I want to make an actually useful rulebook for Aftermath, and I'll have to give it a little bit more thought. It's many people say it's unplayable, and it is pretty hard to keep track of everything. And I think if you fold it like so, then you have the player actions and the player turn. Yeah, that was the idea. Okay, Orlando's custom Memoir tiles, you can never have enough, I think. I'll have to check with Memoir if this is the correct size. Let's see. Got some stuff for Memoir already. This is an official tile. And this is Orlando's tile. As you can see. Yeah, the perfect size. Okay. Getting pretty cramped in my Memoir base game with all these expansions. Alright. So, that's at least a relief. And I can happily print out for the two campaigns, Stalingrad and Market Garden, you need roads, so that's why I started out printing Orlando's custom Memoir cards. And that's why. Okay. This was supposed to go on the side for the book, and it's the back of the Tidal Blades book. I think it's a bit too large, but another version of the Veil. What's this? Module. Looks like a ROVE. Result oriented versatile explorer. So it's a bit wasteful, but doesn't really matter much. And this is Hand of Destiny. How does it work? I think this wasn't a... Oh yeah, I think so. You cut out this, and then you fold. Maybe you should fold this like... You should cut like so, I think. Yeah. Somewhere. This was before I got the boxes sent to me. And this is that trick-taking game. Northwood, for Northwood or Wood or something. Peloponnes. A, B, C, D. This is there was a crappy Board Game Geek, of course, design that I overlaid with another crappy design from Board Game Geek, and I added the Peloponnes, and I hope that I did it the correct orientation. But these are supposed to have the correct sizes to... I'm not sure if that works. the correct sizes for the tiles, and there are A, B, C tiles for normal people, and for my expansion that is also the D tiles, and of course you have the SIF tiles, disaster tiles, and the overview tiles. Yeah, I think this is. I have to test out if it is too large. These are some very nerdy one IP. Memoir. Some guys made some extensive documentation, and these are status counters. So you print out single sheet. That's why. So it's M for move and A for attack, and then you can flip them. I already made another colored version with attack and move denominators, but I think they are very useful if you play to add some quality of life. It's a simple sheet to use. These are the Pakal AI cards in the what was it called? Pakal or something expansion. But where are the backs then? Maybe I forgot the backs. Jagged Alliance, Pocket Rifle, AIM, AIM. There's an X. I'm really not sure how to use them, but here is more. So apparently they are denominated with X, X01, X02, X03, X04. I think you have to fold these and these, but then this is for scenario 13. And this is for 14. Maybe they go like so then. Arta room and XO3. No, that doesn't make sense. This is XO1. This is XO1. So this is fold. This is fold. And here you see very small XO3. So apparently these are 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm not sure how to use them, but they are for the expansion scenarios. This is the Forgotten Road, some inlay. Before I got the boxes. These are one deck dungeon things. I have now officially too many one deck dungeon things. This seems to be a copy. So apparently I made 2 of these. Okay, so I'll just print out. I'll just cut the columns and then glue them together, and then cut them out. These are bonuses that you unlock, and you can use them in your game to put them on your player board. Okay, Drive Like Hell, mysterious game. It's this 80s artwork. Looks like Aha with Take On Me or something, and some kind of dude with obviously a mask of a demon. Okay, this is a bit too large, but it is 1 card dungeon. Arkham Horror LCG round tracker. For investigators, you can track the all the rounds. So if you forgot something or had to interrupt your game, you can just continue on with the next most unticked box. And also you can make sure for the beginners that you don't forget something. I'm not sure why. Oh yes. So start of turn, action 1 to 3, action 4 for extra actions that you trigger. And Mythos phase here, yeah, so you skip the Mythos phase, and that's denoted by the first hexes. In the first round you start with the Investigator phase. That is in the rules, so what is this? Tell me what this is. So you have here 0, -1, 3, 2, -2, 3, 3, -6. Books, stab. Player may discard advisor to discard any uncompleted wonder. Okay, so this seems to be book and mill, stab, something with architects, a colony. I think this is nations. Somehow. Okay, so these are the bags for the 6. Were they 6? Tzolk'in AI, Pakal AI. Somewhere I had it. Where was it? Splendor. Yeah, okay, I'll figure it out, but I'm not sure how it is supposed to work, but I'll figure it out. It's for Tzolk'in. These are Investigator things for Arkham Horror. If you want to use some other Investigator than the one that was provided already. So you fold these and these and these, and then you're done. And I hope to have some plastic. I don't think it will fit. So the 25mm capsules won't work with this unless you consider the outer edge as bleed. I'll decide later. Spell Saga looks like a very small. This is not going to work. Cards are much wider than this, so I have to print this out again. Templatemaker.nl, please refer to my very permissive license. Yeah, but it's a very sucky product. I entered the correct coordinates, 60 by 30 by 90. Maybe I didn't enter the correct coordinates, and it's just my fault. This is for Nevermind the Destruction. I printed out 2 sheets, 2 copies of the mine cards, and I'm not sure why I did that. Print single-sided on heavy cardstock. Card backs are blank. Making more mined cards will result in less shuffling during a game. Okay, so just be sure to print the entire set multiple times. That's what I did, 2 times. Okay, now for the first really special game called Deck of Wonders. If you backed this, I think you want to stop right now, because I'm going to show the unlockable parts, I think. So first you play against Cullen, then you play against another enemy. So this is some thematic parts. The cards are really nice, sturdy, and they go just like so, back to back. I'm not going to read it myself because, yeah, it's supposed to be a secret. I'm sure there will be plenty of playthroughs of this game. I think the quality is nice. What I did with Deck of Wonders is I also ordered the rounded tracker twice. That's quality of life improvement. There's also Byzantus, and there's of course room for more expansions. It's a solo card playing game. Really nice colors. This was 2 gigabytes, so it was an uncompressed thing, and the total size was of my print and play PDF was 4.6 gigabytes. So I had to use a Google Drive share to share it with the printing company. This is base game stuff. You can add bonuses to the various card effects. The way to do that was to put a sticker on it, but people dislike that, and I think a sticker would peel off when you shuffle a lot. I think I'll just add an asterisk and a number to denote that it isn't a bonus, and then I can look up the bonus. So yeah, it's nice artwork. The problem is that it's very tiny text. You can read it, but you have to focus really hard. So the plays onto a villain minion. So I hope the final version will be bigger font size, because it's just too small for reading nicely. Place of the player, draw 1. Any damage that would be dealt to the player is dealt to the villain instead. Here you have I should have backed the second edition. This is perfectly readable, but this is not. Okay, more Deck of Wonder, Shared Pain, Peaceful Strike. Well, some people are in love with this artwork. I'm not entirely a fan of it. It's a bit too woke for me. Brownish and greenish colors. Reminds me of those other games. Artisans of Splendid Veil, something. I don't know. It's not my preferred palette, but this goes to a separate stack. Okay. Next up, more Deck of Wonders. This is base game. Deck was Giant Scarab. Yeah, so it has your typical card game with a lot of effects that play onto cards, that play onto other cards. I didn't proofread is can't proofread everything. So there's lots and lots of cards, and if you you could back the only the PnP PDF. It costs about €10. But if you also, which I did, if you also order the full game, I think it costs about €60, including including the shipping, because you always have to pay for shipping, so it doesn't make sense to state the price without shipping. Yes, €60 for a simple card game. Oh no, I forgot. Kickstarter extras. Thanks to the generous support for all your Kickstarters. Thank you to everyone who made this happen. Turn tracker, play a turn. Okay, so this belongs to this. Great. What is this? Training dummy health tracker. Okay, it's also a part of. Whoa. So that's 20 cents for a turn tracker. And there is even more. Okay, so you do get value for money, that's for sure. This is Cullen, the Spoiled Princess, the first enemy. It's not a secret. A lot of greenish, brownish tints. Intro of Colin, some artwork. Yeah, this game hangs on the artwork because I'm not really sure about the gameplay. There were a lot of demos, and everybody lost on YouTube. Unless you would forego the first turn. Mike figured it out. What you don't want to end up with, as in all card games, is an empty hand, and you want as many cards to your disposal as possible. So you will start off getting beaten up because the Cullen Prince will have his enemies in a ready state. So your cards start in exhausted state, and they take a turn to become ready. And all the cards that you draw are both the hero side and the enemy side, hero side and the enemy side. It's apparently a lot of work went into this, so it's worth paying for. The Byzantus health tracker. It looks like a weeping angel. Don't remember this. Byzantus was a secret. Why is he here? Slide doppelganger and throw enemies. The text is too tiny on the expansions. Look at this. 7 pixels. Byzantus gave them an order. Okay, so it's just thematic fluff. The game mechanics are in larger font. but I would prefer as larger font as possible. So, a deck of wonders, a lot of wonders, or a lot of wondering.